I think you need to get burned when you are starting out. When you are trading on demo account, you don't have that emotional aspect. The easiest way nowadays how you can actually start your trading career is to apply for some funded capital.
Hello and welcome to our first episode of Billions Talk. I am Lenka and today I'm here with Srajer, an experienced day trader and also a member of Billions Club. You may already know him from his own shows Sunday Focus, Live Trading and Billions Academy. But today we will discuss with Jan the beginning of his trading career. We will talk about the journey he has decided to go on, what it takes to become a full-time trader, what are the unrealistic expectations that most traders have, what is the capital requirements for trading, and can you actually start trading with just $100? And what is the biggest lie about trading? Hello Jan, and welcome to our interview.
Thanks Lenka, it's a pleasure to be here.
If you find our interview interesting, then don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. And for those of you who don't know Billions Club yet, Billions Club is a prop trading firm providing funding solutions to you, to online traders. So without further ado, let's get started. Hi Jan, before we start, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so I started with trading when I was 15. Right now I'm trading for a living. I started with a side hustles. I was repairing computers and mobile phones and these things. So I made my first money with this, and then I decided that I need to make more from some online businesses, and I came across trading. So I started trading, like I said, 5 years ago, and I'm doing trading for a living for the last 3 years, I would say. That's really the time when I became a profitable day trader, and I started making some money out of day trading.
What inspired you to become a full-time trader?
I would say, as everyone, I came across videos on YouTube, seeing the luxury lifestyle, Forex lifestyle, expensive cars and watches, and it seems pretty easy when you see trading on YouTube, but I quickly realized that it's not going to be that easy and it's going to take a lot of time to actually become a profitable day trader.
It leads me to a topic, unrealistic expectations that most traders have at the beginning of their trading career. This is easy money, right? And what are the other unrealistic expectations that most traders have?
Yeah, so a lot of traders are expecting that they're gonna make like a crazy amount of percentages per month. We are talking about 40, 50, 60% per month. That's completely unrealistic, even when you have like a really good month, in my opinion. So when you are starting out, you think that you can make money for a Lambo and living this luxury lifestyle from $100, but that's not really the case. Trading is all about consistent results, and you can't expect that you're gonna make these crazy amounts when you are starting out. So the expectations you should set, or you should have, you should be targeting around 3 to 5% when you are starting out. Over time it can increase, but really set some goals that are achievable.
All right. Yeah, I feel like the same that like most of the traders, they believe that they will start trading with just $100, and within like 3, maybe 4 months, they go and buy their first Lamborghini.
Yeah, not really a realistic expectation.
I don't want to kill your dreams, guys, but maybe it's not what you should expect at the beginning of your trading career, right? If you could have decided again, would you have decided for trading?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It was a long journey, but it was worth it. But I would start with completely different things. So instead of setting goals, like monetary goals, I would set goals targeting for better strategy, better win rate, better risk and reward, and overall performance. Because I was so focused on making money, but I wasn't that focused on the trading, on the actual strategy. And that was really, if I would start differently with different things, I think the whole process would be much quicker.
So if you could have started all over again, how would you start trading?
Yeah, so instead of depositing like most of my money to a trading account and started with almost everything I had, I would spend money on education, and then I would start trading demo accounts. I would start paying attention more to statistics and setting different goals, as I said, because it's pretty hard. I think you need to get burned when you are starting out. You need to realize that, okay, it's not going to be that easy. And that's like the deciding point if you're gonna stick to trading or you're gonna move to something else. Because if you're the type of person that you will give it, 90 days, for example, 3 months, and you will realize, okay, this is gonna be much harder than I was expecting. You're either gonna give up or you will say to yourself, okay, I'm gonna continue with this because I like trading actually. So if I would be starting again, like I said, I would invest first into education, then I would start trading this strategy for a few months on demo accounts to get the idea if this is actually a great strategy and if it can make me money in the long run, or if it's something that doesn't work and I need to be looking for something else.
Let's go down to the very important question, whether trading is easy or difficult, and if anybody can learn trading, or do you need some unique skills?
It's pretty hard to get the skill set, but once you have the skill set, I would say it's kind of easy. You just keep repeating the same process. But to get into the point where you can make money consistently from markets, that's pretty hard.
Because I've spoken to a few people that told me like, hey, because I didn't go to the university and I didn't study statistics or finance, I just can't become a profitable trader. So do you think that it's necessary to go to the university and study statistics or finance in order to become a successful trader?
I haven't, so I don't think so. You can learn trading from courses online, from YouTube and things like this, but so no, you don't need a college degree. Maybe it will help you, but you can still be a profitable trader without it.
You mentioned demo account, and I've spoken to a couple of people who told me actually that don't touch demo account because it messes your head. So should I use demo account or shouldn't?
I kind of agree with this, but why? Well, when you are starting out, you need to learn how to operate on MT4, how to use your broker, how to execute your position. But what's very important to realize is that when you are trading on demo account, you don't have that emotional aspect. Psychology is like 70% of success in trading, and it's important to realize this because once you have emotions, once you know how it feels to lose money in trading, it's gonna completely change. And this was the case for me because when I started out, I used demo accounts for, let's say, like 2 weeks, right? And I was extremely profitable. I had like amazing gains, crazy returns. And I said, okay, I'm not gonna waste my time on demo accounts. Let's start making money. And that was the point when it turned out completely and I started losing. And like I said, in the next 3 months, I lost almost everything that I had. So once you have emotions in trading, once you know how it feels to lose money, it's going to completely change, and it doesn't matter if you have some strategy or not, because you won't be able to stick to the plan, you won't be able to execute it correctly. And that's basically the thing that you should start with, learning how to handle yourself, because you are the biggest enemy. Your own brain, you are your biggest enemy, you are the biggest reason why you're most likely going to lose money when you are starting out.
I've also mentioned that we will today discuss the biggest lie about trading. What is the biggest lie about trading?
What I really don't like are these videos when people are flipping accounts, when they are making from $100 to 100K and something like this. This is, in my opinion, just a scam because it's completely unrealistic that you're gonna be consistent with this. You can have a luck, but out of like 10 tries, most likely you won't be successful at all. Maybe you will pass it once or twice, but we are aiming for consistency. So this is, I would say, the biggest lie. And the second biggest lie is when people are sharing that they have like 95% win rate and so on. Maybe if you have some scalping strategy and you are targeting for like 1-to-1 risk and reward and something like this, you can have around 90%. But
what is the realistic profitability every trader right at the beginning can have?
I would be aiming around 50% win rate with like a decent risk to reward. So 1-to-2, 1-to-3, something like this. 50% is a really decent win rate. Obviously, over time, you can improve your win rate. You will improve yourself as a trader, so you can expect better results. But when you are starting out, we are not aiming immediately for 10% per month. Let's aim for small returns, 2, 3, 4% per month, and that's realistic expectation that you can have.
Let's talk about the routine, the daily routine you had at the beginning of your trading career, right? Because most of us, or most of the people, they have like 9-to-5 jobs, and how to fit the trading into my like 9-to-5 job? So what about you? How was your daily routine at the beginning of your trading career?
Yeah, I didn't have any daily routine when I was starting out, but it's very important to develop one over the time. If you are serious about trading, you need to have some routine. So when I was starting out, my routine was, when I realized that I need some, I started doing like a pre-session analysis, writing down where the market is going, or heading. So if we were in the uptrend or downtrend locally, these are very important things. And over the time, I started adding more things, such as if we have any important news coming out, what's the overall order flow on a chart, and these things. But the most important one is you need to be disciplined. And what I mean by that is the first thing you're going to start with is just let's get to your trading station, to your office at the same time every day. So let's start at 8 a.m., 7 a.m., but be disciplined with this and be in front of your trading station at around the same time every single day. That's like a good starting point, I would say.
Let's go to the financial aspects of trading. What is the capital requirements for trading?
That depends how much you spend per month. It depends on your life expenses. If you spend 2K per month, you don't need that big account. But on the other hand, if you spend 10 grand per month, you need obviously bigger account. So what I would say is aim for 3 to 5% return per month. And by calculating this, you will know if it's enough for you or not. So let's say that you have 100K account and you will make 4% per month. That's $4,000. So after paying some taxes and so on, you will realize if this is enough for me or not. That's obviously the simplest way how you can do this, and you can expect better returns, but everything above 5% will just go to your pocket and it will be like a free money for you. But the rest, you need to count something for paying rent, paying some debt if you have, and these things. So like I said, aim for 3 to 5%. That's like the minimum I would aim for, and then everything above is just like additional money you will make.
Right. And can you actually start trading with just $100? Does it make sense?
Well, obviously you can, but the returns you will have $3 to $5 per month. Is it really, will it keep you motivated? Will it be worth it? Well, in my opinion, not really, and you will give up after some time. So technically you can start, but I wouldn't really say that it's gonna be, you won't have that motivation needed for trading.
For those of you who are watching us and haven't started trading yet, how do I start trading and what do I really need for trading?
All right, so firstly, you need to realize if you want to be day trader or swing trader. What's the difference between these two? If you are a day trader, you are taking intraday positions, so you are holding them for a few hours. If you are a swing trader, you are holding these positions for days/weeks maybe. So it's not that aggressive approach. So that's the thing that I would start with. The second thing is you need to work out your strategy. So you need to know if you will be using this and that tool. So just learn something. So invest something into education, learn some strategy, and then backtest it. What backtesting means? Well, you need to get data of your strategy. So you need to know your win rate, you need to know your risk and reward, you need to know when these trades and setups are happening. By realizing these things, it can already boost you quite a lot. So you will know that, okay, I need to be trading during London session, I'm expecting this and that win rate, and you have data, you have statistics, so you know what you can expect. What I see, 90% of traders that are starting out, they don't have any strategy and they don't know their win rate, they don't have any statistics. So once you are not doing these things, you will have a lot of emotions in trading, you will feel that uncertainty, once you will start hitting some losing streak, you will feel like, okay, I need to change the strategy because I don't actually know if it works or not. And that's the problem. Before you're gonna hop into the live market, you need to have some system, you need to have some plan.
Okay. I can speak from my own experience because I started trading and I lost all my money within a week because I didn't know actually anything about trading. I didn't have any risk management. I didn't pay attention to psychology, so I know what we are talking about actually. What is the easiest way to start trading? You know, like if I want to start trading, I have no idea what to actually pick, whether I should start trading stocks or Forex or Bitcoin. What is the easiest way?
Yeah, so like I said, once again, firstly, you need to start with education. And here, let's talk about this a little bit more because most likely you will get burned. You will spend some money on courses that are no sense. But if you are starting out, you actually don't know what is valuable and what is not, right? So I would say you're gonna buy some courses that are good, you're gonna buy some courses that are not so good, but that's just a normal process that every trader is doing, obviously. So you need to be okay with this. Once you have some education, then like I said, you need to backtest your strategy. And then I would say the easiest way nowadays, how you can actually start your trading career, is to apply for some funded capital. So you will start doing some evaluation process, and if you actually prove your skill set and you will prove the firm that you can trade, they will give you money to trade with. And that's a decent way how to start. That's a decent way how to actually make some good amount of money from trading with like a really small investment.
And yourself, what do you trade?
So I trade Bitcoin, I trade Euro USD, and I trade gold chart. I'm using order flow strategy on BTC, and actually Bitcoin is the pair that I trade the most because I have the most amount of experience is on Bitcoin chart for me. Like I said, I also trade Euro USD, so that's probably my second pair. And last pair is gold. I wouldn't recommend you to start with gold personally because I think it's pretty choppy. You get a lot of these like fake outs and these things. Eventually you will learn how to overcome like unnecessary losses on gold. But for me still, gold is the hardest pair to trade. And personally on gold, I'm waiting for the best setups possible. So I usually take like 1 to 2 trades per week on gold. And on BTC, it's like 1 to 2 trades per day. So you see the difference.
Okay. You've been trading for 5 to 6 years, full-time trader for 3 years already. What it takes to become a full-time trader? And maybe walk us through the milestones of your trading career.
Yeah, so I think that everyone expects that becoming a full-time trader is when you are going from losing to 10% per month. But that's not really how it looks when you are starting out with trading. So what I would aim for, the first milestone is to get from losing to break even. So you're not making money, but you are not losing, right? That's already a good level to start with. Then the flip for me was, I would say, easier because I was still in high school. I didn't have to pay for a rent. I didn't have to pay for my food, and I had like zero life expenses, literally. So I was able to save some money. So when I started out to be like a full-time day trader, I already had like a good cash reserve. But when you are starting out, you have a 9-to-5 day job. You have to provide for your family, for example. I would say you need to save at least for 12 months of your life expenses. Once you are at this point, okay, now you can think about switching from like your normal day job to day trading for a living. That's the thing that I would suggest you. But if you have, let's say, 2 months of life savings, you are profitable for last 3 months, that's not enough. Because once you need to make some money, it's going to be something completely different and you will be under pressure. That's not
Recently I was listening to an interview with a trader who was telling the same. He was like, if you become a full-time trader with no savings, then just the pressure on you that you have to make a profit every single month, it will just kill you because it's just too much pressure and no one can really handle it.
Well, trading is pretty hard already, so why to make it even harder, you know?
What would be the number one advice that you would give to our audience?
All right, so we've been talking about it already, but instead of depositing your cash reserve into trading account, first invest into education. Really spend some time learning, just observing, learn how it feels to lose a little bit of money, not a lot, but this would be the number one advice. Start with education, with demo account, for example, or with a small amount of money, but that will save you from unnecessary losses.
Yeah, thank you for your advice. So that's all for today. Jan, thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, Lenka. It's been a pleasure.
And if you want to know more about learning, stay tuned. It will be in the second episode. Thank you for watching.